Hey, what's going on, guys and gals? Dan the Man coming at you from the 60s Rule Channel. And yeah, we got another episode over here, a Sunday morning model cars and coffee, hosted by this cool dude over here, Paul from Left Coast Model Car Bills. So, you know what we got to do first, guys? Yeah, let's take a sip of this old Java juice. Hold on, hold on. Mm-mm-mm. Oh boy, that stuff will wake you up, huh? All right, what do we got today? Let's see. Oh, we got a few things. I hate to make long videos, but I got some stuff I want to show you and some stuff I want to talk about as well. So, I've been working on this 49 Merc over here, and I mentioned this a couple of weeks ago. I'm doing a tribute build over here. It's not really a group build, but, anyone can join in. And it's the 70th anniversary of this movie, Rebel Without a Cause, with James Dean. Matter of fact, I watched it last night to get some more, reference photos and some information about it, the car that was in the movie. Yeah, anyone can join in. Just put the hashtag Rebel Without a Cause 49 Merc Tribute Build. Build it any way you want. There's no real rules to this thing. It's just, build a Merc. There's no end date. Build it any way you want. So I think this is really cool. Yeah, 70th anniversary. And let me show and take you over here. We did some painting last night. Hold on, guys. I'm going to scoot on over to the prep area over here. See, we got all our parts painted yesterday. Actually, most of our paint except for the dash and the seats over there. We got our Merc. I'm building two Mercs actually, so this is going to be the tale of two Mercs. Yeah, this is going to be the movie version, and then I got an original AMT kit which I'm going to totally customize. But this one is going to be basically the one that's in the movie. We're going to come as close as we can, guys. And we hit this with rattle can. I figure, it's nice out, weather's cooperating. So we hit that with Rust-Oleum, high gloss black. And you see we got the hood and the trunk done too. We got the skirt. I should have glued the skirts on first. Duh. Anyway, we'll work it out. And I figure, what the hell? Let's use some rattle can while it's nice out. It's got some orange peel in it, but I'm gonna let it sit for about a week, and then we'll wet sand it. We'll get some of that orange peel out. The interior, I couldn't find any really good photographs of the interior. So let's go back over here, and here's one I found on the internet, because some of the scenes in that movie were actually at night, except the one that was at, when the kids were hanging out at the planetarium. But from what I saw, it looked like it was a light gray interior. So I think I'm going with this. This is an original picture here of a 49 Merc interior. I think it's a dark gray and a light gray. And I think the steering wheel was a lighter color too as well. Like I said, we'll come as close as we can, We'll work it out, So, and then I also have the chassis done, sub-assembly over here. Now this Merc had big white walls. So what we're going to do is we'll take our template over here, like I always do, and then we'll put that over there, and then we'll airbrush some white paint on it. We'll get some nice white walls on that. So because this car was they lowered the suspension a little bit, had big white walls. They took some of the chrome off the car too. So that's where we're at with that thing. And put you back in the holder over here. Now, sorry about the glare, guys. Got the light on. So, I was watching Paul's video the other day, and he mentioned Mark Batson. He showed an old Hot Rod magazine, and on the cover was the Green Hornet. And, excuse me, guys, let me take another sip. Allergies. That's good. And he pulled out his father's, Pop's Green Hornet. And that thing is, wow, what a spectacular build, man. I mean, his father, he does some awesome work, man. And I thought about that, and I said, you know what? I think I might have that kit laying around. So I went to my, let me just pull his card out of the way. I went to my old Hot Rod parts box. I got a whole bunch of hot rod bodies, parts. You know, I bought it, shows these all bags, parts. I went through it and I came up with this over here. And I'm looking at this thing and I said, could this possibly be the Green Hornet? Can this be like an original release like from 1960? I mean, I bought this at a show unbeknownst to me, you know, years ago. I didn't know what it was. I just thought it looked cool, you know, it's a bag of parts. But it's actually the Green Hornet. Let me dump it out here. So I separated most of the parts over here, guys. Let me put this down a little bit for you. Can you see that? There we go. Here's the original chassis over here. I mean, this is a rebuilder, but you know, it's missing parts, but I think we can work through it. But most of the basic parts are there. We got the entire frame. We got the roll cage, the tank. Now the differential. This kit, whoever bagged this up, I think he put a couple of kits in here, you know, bits and pieces. We got some differential pieces over here, rear axle assembly. Some of them are broken, so what I'm going to have to do, I'm just going to have to modify these and probably cut some of these axles off and attach them to the ones that are actually good, you know, so we can fit those tires on there. Can you see the one that's glued in over here? That's, see, that's broken on this side. But like I said, between these three axle assemblies, we can make one up over here. And then came with two engines too. We got actually a complete engine here. It's just missing this top portion over here, you know, the cover that goes on top of the carburetors. And actually there's two engines in here, so between these two here we could probably come up with one engine. So I think that's really cool there. And then look at the tires. We got all the tires are here. We got 5 tires and all the moon discs in there. We can strip those down and re-chrome those. So that's cool. How about that? And other people, we got all the fenders. We got the window frame. There's I think that's the rear bumper. And a couple extra tanks in there. But, yeah, oh, and an extra grill too. There's an extra grill there. That one looks like it's in pretty good shape. And look at the body. It's someone put the. I think this might be the original. I don't know, guys. What do you think? This could be the OG. You know. And they put the decals that came with the kit. And then we got the roof section over here. It's somebody got a little happy over here, but that's no big deal. You know, we can strip this down, and then we can put some Bondo in there. We'll fix that. That's no big deal. But it's all there. Yeah, it's all there, guys. So how cool is this? It's gonna be a neat little project, man. I'm telling you. So yeah, I want to thank Paul for putting that video out, because I probably never thought about this, you know. I never knew that I had this kit all along, you know. I just figured, oh, it's a bag of hot rod parts, but it's actually the original Green Hornet, you know. So how cool is that? All right, guys, before I go, I just want to give this guy a shout out over here. Some of you guys, you know, have been around, you know, as long as I have on YouTube, or some of you new guys may not know who Fast Jimmy 71 is. He's one of the OGs, man. Back in the day, you know, I think YouTube. When did YouTube launch their site? I think it was 2006 or something. So Fast Jimmy's been around, I think, since 2008, 2009, and that's when I started watching videos. I actually caught one of his videos. I'm like, holy crap! I said, I couldn't believe it. I said, this guy is doing what I do. He's building models, you know. I never seen that on you know, on YouTube before. And yeah, I mean, he started back in the day, and actually he inspired me to start my YouTube channel. I'm watching him, you know, a couple other guys, Dr. Cranky, Chevy Cheeseburger, Chris Chapman, and there's so many of them. But you know, he's the OG, and unfortunately he had some health issues in recent years, and he just posted a video that was actually heartbreaking, guys, to watch. But after that video, he posted another video. He got so many comments on there, and I think the Chicken Grease Garage is going to be back in business, guys. You know, he was going to throw in a towel, but I think a lot of us commented and talked him out of it. And Jimmy, hang in there, brother. You know what? You're a great modeler. You inspired me to start my channel. And God bless you, brother, man. Just do the best you can. Take your time, you know. Like I said, we love you, brother, you know. And like I said, don't give up, man. Don't give up, man. Until the good Lord takes you away, man, you know. Just keep on keeping on, brother. So Fast Jimmy 71, thanks, brother. Thank you very much for everything you've done for the community over the years, man. All right, guys and gals, that's all I got for you today. And remember, don't forget about Paul over here. If you're not subbed to this guy, you're missing out, man. Great content. He's family oriented. He's got everyone involved over there. And I love doing this every Sunday, man. All right, guys and gals, I'm out of here. Remember, ain't nothing to it but to do it. Guys, take care, be safe, and keep on building.